What's happening, guys? I hope you are all doing well. This is the kind of video where I'm going to be recommending a few places to go this upcoming month. I'm trying to make this a series, so come back every month for monthly recommendations, certified recommendations on where to go. Today we are going to be talking about March and where to go. I'm going to name 5 cities and let's get straight into it. First up, I'm recommending Rio de Janeiro. The Carnival in Rio this year is happening from the 9th of February to the 14th of February, which means that you would miss the Carnival if you're going in March, that's right. But why I'm recommending it is because crowds have left, all the tourists have gone, and they leave a much cheaper, much more relaxed Rio than in February. So in fact, March is a very good time to come to save money and also to get some space. I actually looked that up on Hostel World, and hostels are really half the price if you are going in March compared to if you are going in February. It is also getting a little cooler, still 26 degrees Celsius outside, so still very hot, but it's cooling down. You've got 7 hours of sun every day, so can't really complain about that. If you are in Rio, also make sure to visit the Tijuca National Park. Not really sure about the pronunciation there, but it's a rainforest just outside of the city, so you can get there really easily by tram or of course also by taxi. So definitely go check that out if you're in the city. Also a must is the Ipanema beach, obviously the most famous beach of Rio. Shouldn't be a problem with 26 degrees outside to cool down in the sea. I think really good idea. If you are planning on experiencing the nightlife in Rio, I heard that the Hallman neighborhood is probably the best place to go. There are lots and lots of clubs and live bands and restaurants. So that sounds really fun. Just don't go out alone or don't stay in dark corners for too long, as usual. Next up, we've got Cape Town, one of the visually most impressive cities I've ever been to. And to be honest, the city itself can't really compete with the nature surrounding it. Nature surrounding it is just out of this world beautiful. We've got Table Mountain, Lion's Head, Signal Hill, 12 Apostles, just the sea surrounding the city. It's really, really beautiful. Beautiful sunsets. Just like in Rio, high season is slowly ending. It's just over 20 degrees outside, so maybe a bit on the cooler side, but still you've got 9 hours of sun every day and nearly 0 rain all day. If you are coming at the beginning of March, you might still catch the Maynardville Festival, which is an open-air festival with comedy, film, plays, ballads, music. There's really a lot going on. I can't stress it enough again, the best thing about Cape Town is the nature surrounding it. So there are endless opportunities if you like hiking. I would definitely recommend hiking up Table Mountain itself. You could also go up the Lion's Head, which is the smaller mountain just next to Table Mountain. You could do that for a sunset or sunrise, whatever you like more. There's also Signal Hill, more easier hike. There are really endless opportunities. You can also definitely go see penguins and seals all year round. If you want to spot some whales, there are still some of them in the area, although it's more of the middle-sized, smaller ones. The bigger ones are coming in in November, I think. Another city I would recommend going to in March is Austin in Texas, mainly because of the famous South by Southwest Festival, which is happening from the 9th of March through to the 18th of March. Again, it's a combination of film and music festival. There are over 2,000 music acts coming and there are over 130 films shown. And there are also workshops happening, so if you want some inspiration, that's the place to go. Another festival that is worth checking out is the Urban Music Festival, which is happening on the last weekend of March. So if you are going a little bit later on in the month, you've still got this festival to look forward to. I personally haven't been to Texas so far, but I heard so many good things about Austin itself. For example, they have this beautiful natural pool called Hamilton Pool. You can bring your picnic bag and bring your swimming gear because it's up to 22 degrees in March outside. So I think that's warm enough to go for a little swim or at least sit next to this beautiful pool. This pool was actually created because an underground river collapsed, and now they have these beautiful waterfalls all around. The pool itself just looks stunning. If I had to choose to go to only one of these places that I'm talking about right now, I would probably go to the place that I'll be talking about in just a second. I'm talking about Mumbai. March is definitely the best time to go to Mumbai because the world famous Holi festival is happening on the 2nd of March. Holi festivals normally happen on the day after full moon. The evening before they are lighting firecrackers, fireworks. They do huge bonfires in the streets, and then the day after it's the festival of colors. They color you with water, powder, whatever they have. Bring old clothes because your clothes are going to be all colored afterwards and you're going to be very dirty after this day. If you're already in Mumbai, why not go to the city's central laundry station where all the dirty clothes come in from all over Mumbai and they get washed right there by hand. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this laundry's name, but also it's going to appear just right here. Mumbai is definitely a very densely crowded city and probably not the most relaxing place to stay for longer than, let's say, a few weeks. But it's still very warm. It's 27 degrees, which makes it one of the cooler months in Mumbai. There is nearly no rainfall, so if you are looking for a really warm spot to be, Mumbai might be the option for you. Okay, this last one is quite a special one. I'm recommending to go to Antarctica. Definitely more on the pricey side. Ships to Antarctica are leaving between November and March. So again, March is end season. It might be a little cheaper. Well, it definitely is a little cheaper to go in March, but still tours start from $5,000 upwards. You normally have to fly to Buenos Aires, and depending on the company they are going to pick you up right there, or you will have to travel on by yourself until you board the boat and take on this cold tour around Antarctica. There are different tours that come at different prices, but there are lots of activities to do. For example, you can go kayaking, you can camp on ice, you can hike, you can go skiing, or you can just stay on the boat and look at the beautiful ice mountains floating by. I'm well aware that this trip comes with a big cost, but it's definitely a very special and once in a lifetime experience, and if you can afford it, I would definitely recommend going in March because it's end season, and also mainly because it's the best month for whale watching, and who doesn't want to see some whales if you're out there. These were my recommendations for March 2018. I would love to get some myself, so if you have any recommendations, write them down in the comments and I'll be happy to read them. As I mentioned already, if you're not going in March, maybe you are going in April. So check back in with me next month where I'm going to be talking about travel recommendations of next month of April. Thank you for watching, it was a pleasure. I see you next time.